Hey there, Chris from Open Gardening, and it's been a rough couple of weeks. I messed up. I made a terrible choice, and that terrible choice was to cram a bunch of plants and a bunch of fish from a bunch of different sources into my aquaponic system, and something brought in the ick. And it killed almost all my little fishies. There's 3 you can see swimming around in this tank that I've got the cure on, and they're doing alright. No, there's a little guy you can see down there. There's about 5 fish that lived through the whole ordeal. The Plecostomus lived, but he jumped into this tank, and then he jumped out of the water, and then I found him on the floor in the morning. But I did manage to score up about 50-60 little fry that are all healthy and happy, and I haven't lost one since they were born, and they've been around for a few weeks now. And then I had to go buy a new Plecostomus, and since I got a bunch of stuff from a bunch of other people, that brought in another problem. And that problem was snails. So I got a little clown loach. He ran and hid back there behind that filter. He's a fast little guy, and I had to get a new little Plecostomus. And since I had to take all the fish out of the system, you can see that we're starting to get nitrogen deficiencies, and this makes me unhappy. But hopefully in a few days I'll be able to put it all back. In the meantime, I harvested the cilantro plant, completely removed it. I still haven't done anything with the thyme. I need to desperately. I was able to harvest the tomato plant. It's looking a little sad without its nitrogen, but it still grew to the ceiling and continues to produce food. And then the fish tank of emptiness. Apparently ick will go away if there's no fish in the system, and the only thing in here now are snails and little shrimps, and apparently ick doesn't affect those. But yeah, it's been a rough week, so lessons learned. Use a quarantine tank, always. Don't be lazy like I was. It'll bite you in the ass. Have a good one, and keep gardening.